Okay, let's say I think that this is a very good Storm game. Like an exceedingly good Storm game.
Team keeps on trying to prevent Thompson from taking this mid lane tower, but every single time the two supports of OG, No-Tail and Jerax will rotate in, wrap around from behind, kill that Shadow Demon so he can't kill the creeps, and lets Thompson just chip away at the tier 1, and finally this is going to be the last round. They will be able to take it, but not before. We're going to have a fight as they do manage to get the Rupture out onto Jerax. He's going to have to stop that roll and turn and fight as fast as possible. He knows he's dead, but a really good stomp coming out from No-Tail. He's enough damage, and the Storm actually dies. Crystallize sees a bunch of low heroes, but now that Thompson is here, he can't actually go for the kill on No-Tail, and he's going to slow down by the Flux. He will die there. Not only do they get the tower, but they win a huge fight.
Tower, any sort of aggressive maneuver that they make into OG's jungle, it takes so much.
Yeah.
You have to smoke past to get through that lane. The only other way that you can do it is to go in through this off lane, which is why people prioritize the off lane tower so much. Because it's the only other way into the jungle without getting spotted.
Shadow Demon Disruption is going to be able to buy some time here for Blizzy. Is he going to turn and try and fight No-Tail? They do manage to get a really good Fatal Bonds with some poison, but here comes Jerax rolling on in. There's going to be heal from the Warlock, but that close to the wall looks like he's just going to be controlled up pretty well. His sleight of fist,
he's hitting everybody.
Now to jump back in. Jerax able to knock around the supports and let Anna do all the heavy lifting here in damage. Gets the double kill while Sub picks up the other one. They take full advantage of the fact that they won their lanes and took the tier 1s off of winning those lanes, right? They naturally took the mid tower off of succeeding over the Storm Spirit. They naturally did so off of 1 kill on the Bloodseeker. And now the last tier 1 tower that's left, just go for it.
At the very least, I think you should defend that area to the death if you're OG. As they're going to get into this mini fight.
He's going to try and finish off the Shadow Demon for them. Does manage to get the chance with the Warlock. He drops the Golem, though, onto the 3 of them with the Fatal Bonds out. But Blizzy, he just can't get a hold of anybody, and they're slowly but surely pecking away at this Warlock and tries to hide in the trees. But Jerax quick to swashbuckle him down. Now the Storm Spirit trying to grab somebody here, but he just can't get a hold on anybody. Blizzy gonna have to call and rage, but he knows there's nothing he can do. He will slowly be run down by OG.
Pretty slanted in your favor, but getting to that point is an entirely different thing. Like I'm talking about like you need Kaya, Bloodstone, Orchid into like BKB.
So this is going to be a game where NaVi are just going to have to hold on by the skin of your teeth, just slowly concede tier 2 towers in exchange for getting more farm. Try not to bleed away too many kills. You lose this Shadow Demon, not that big of a deal. He's going to get bounced back.
The thing about OG is that I think they love games like this, where they can just take over and run at you.
But they are going to try and run back, though. They do have the Rupture onto Jerax.
Better smoke to where you have vision, even if like no one's there at the time. You want vision of that area, right? And you want to secure that area for yourself. If you're going in blind, it usually means that a pro team's like, they're sort of wringing their hands.
Oh, the long jump in for the Storm Spirit is going to be able to grab Zeb here. An aggressive move from NaVi, but the other Titan is able to throw on his ult. Zeb keeping himself alive bit by bit. He has many Shadow Poison stacks on him. The disruption is going to go down, but now the Ember Spirit is here. He's able to do a ton of damage out to the Shadow Demon. Not able to finish off the...
Deal with your lane. And OG has so much map control on the map. You have to like spend time resetting things. Otherwise, creeps are just hitting your towers.
Seb's going to just fearlessly lead the way. He saw what happened last time they tried to go on him, so he's going to find the Bloodseeker, immediately manage to get a Rod of Atos on him. A call goes out, only managed to grab the 2, doesn't grab the Enchantress, and the Enchantress will finish off Crystallize. A jump around for Magical is able to get at least the Pango kill, but it's going to cost Zayak its life unless that disruption TP out. No, he doesn't make it. 2.
No damage. But if you don't go BKB, you can't fight into any of the cores because as soon as you get locked down, your highest net worth hero is useless now.
And it shows up, one swipe takes the kill and immediately zips back over to the bottom lane. What a life. 16,000 net worth lead. I like the pointing out the items because this is something that OG did very well at TI to jump in. They are almost immediately blowing up Anna. Anna just stumbled into a world of hurt, and there goes his wicked 6 streak, but OG are not going to back down so easily. They're going to keep it going here. Thompson blinking forward with his Tempest double, trying to find the easy kill onto the Shadow Demon. Doesn't actually get it. He's managed to get away. Seb pulled back by Magical, trying to be saved by No-Tail. Does manage to get a stomp onto the Bloodseeker at lead. He still has his Rupture, so Seb is not going to be able to retreat, but maybe he can actually get the kill on Crystallize. But there's the call from Blizzy, able to save out Crystallize. The real Thompson has committed to kill Crystallize, and now he's been caught. Disruption going down, Upheaval,
he's
making sure he's going nowhere. And he is certainly going to die twice. That is 5 NaVi heroes all surrounding him. He comes back for his second life. They're also low. What happened? Oh, that was a close one. Axe. He's the only death there. Both Crystallize and Magical got dangerously low there. He's almost got Blink Dagger. That is a very dangerous item for OG. A Shadow Demon with Blink Dagger, the smoke. Magical's going to be able to get some information with that. The Tempest double jumping forward. Crystallize is going to be disrupted. Safe for the Rod of Atos, but they do manage to get another one on the ropes. But what a jump in from Blizzy! The lockdown of both Seb as well as Anna gets that kill. No tail. Fury tries to go for the stop, and look at that goal. That number, at least, it is beginning to be chipped away by NaVi.
What am I feel like OG was winning this game until they weren't. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what's happened. They really didn't have to do that dive at bottom. This should have been.
No, they didn't. Thompson just jumping in with his Tempest double, trying to go for the fast kill onto Sineko. Sineko unable to protect himself, and Crystallize actually being forced to use his BKB here as the real Thompson jumping forward, but the disruption managed to get it on the real one. Can the rest of his team turn for it? Blizzy makes the jump in, managed to get the call. Gold Scepter protecting him, but they'll still managed to get the kill onto Thompson. A massive one at that. Well worth the cost of a Warlock so far. And look at Blizzy juking around Jerix's roll.
Get out now.
This is a total reset now. Look at that. The Aghanim Scepter is going to be able to find a +1. The Shadow Demon. And a BKB forced out from Crystallize as well.
That's going to get pretty low now. What is that, 7-6?
Yeah, he's down to a 7-second BKB. Turns around, goes for the silence. Sineko's warning him. Don't think about diving. I've got that chaotic offering. They're still going to go for it, though. Crystallize is so low, and that is enough. Without the BKB, he can't protect himself against all that magic damage. Sineko turns around, drops the golem. They're now going to buy back on Magical. Trying to go for that fast kill on Anna. Unable to protect him with that magnetic field. Thompson tried to save his carry, but not the case here. And a disruption coming out from Zayak as he loads up the poison. Jerix does manage to get a Lotus Orb out. The Shadow Demon is dead. He committed heavily to be able to try and kill the forward position of OG. Now it's just left to Magical to try and clear out the creeps as best as he can and be confident enough to just go in and outplay people.
And for NaVi, the thing about NaVi and what makes it such a fun stylistic matchup is I think they're a very similar team.
Yeah.
In that regard. It's just, they got off to such a bad laning start where Thompson getting the solo kill and all that.
Fast jump in from Anna with that Aghanim Scepter. Zayak looking for something, trying to get out the purge, but may just die before he gets anything cast out. It's a well-timed Rod of Atos into the stomp, prevents him from casting a single spell. Blizzy spotted it as he runs into the sentries. A long jump in from Magical, but it really doesn't do that much damage as Thompson is still going to be okay. No, he's not. He tried to go for the TP out, doesn't actually make it. A long jump over, actually catches no tail as well. Great awareness from Magical. Another zip out with a TP away to the fountain is going to allow him to get away, but Crystallize won't be as lucky. It looks like he gets hexed up as his BKB fades. He does more for Magical, see if he can deal with this bottom lane push to Seb. Every single time, he just establishes himself as this super tanky hero that could be right there hitting the barracks, and they can't really commit to him. That's why the Storm Spirit is always going for that back line. Doesn't manage to find the real Thompson. He's going to be forced to pop the cheese, but now Magical. Oh no, he's used a little bit too much. He does have a bunch of stick charges though. One last jump gets him close to the fountain, but not close enough. Anna sees a weakness, and he's going to try and jump towards him, finish him off. The Storm Spirit, he's low, and he dies. The Golem doesn't get there in time to be able to bail him out. That's 2 minutes on the clock. Sineko, he's going to die here as well. Doesn't even have his level 20, so no extra golem for him on death. And NaVi, with only 2 members alive, Crystallize and Zayak, it's going to be a very, very hard hold for them. Fortunately, OG are quite slow at being able to hit buildings. But I have to imagine 90 seconds might just be a bit too much unless the Shatter Demon can manage to get a kill off of this one. Seb, he gets quite low, but there's the Lotus Orb to be able to remove some of the Shadow Poison stacks. Yules after Yules, but it's not enough. Another 2-minute timer. This time it's the Shadow Demon. Look at these.
All right,
Blizzy.
I mean, what is he going to do, man?
Oh,
what are you going to do?
And that's where you call it. You don't want to get farmed in the fountain anymore by Thompson, because that's exactly what he's going to do. He did it before on a Roshan on spawn. This time he's doing it to NaVi heroes. An OG, a little bit of you can't leave us on a cliffhanger now.
Is there any strategic advantage to denying your own wards? Like if you could just from full, the enemy team spots it and then you deny it yourself?
So you want to be able to deny wards from 100% HP. That's what you're saying. Thompson, he tries to go for the ultimate duel going up. Finally, it does go down. Magical's going to try and finish up that damage with another toxin. Not enough to get the duel, but they will get the kill. But Jarex is already joined No-Tail here in this river area, and they're going to try and catch at least one of these.
Against trees, pretty. You don't want to always have to just like continuously chop down trees or anything like that. And it's such an easy way to pressure into the Spectre too.
Zai quickly runs away from Magical, making sure that the two of them don't get caught. Magical may still be caught here because Jarex is just about to cut him off with an avalanche leading things off. There's a toss. Seb, is he close enough? He's trying to stay close enough, and Seb he finally gets in toss range. Primal Roar to follow it up. These guys be all over the map, and they'll have the mobility for team fights to back it up.
And that's the Blink Dagger picked up.
Crystallizes an ankle. Another smoke being blown, but sadly this time around it's only for the 5 position, and Seb still managed to take that tower, so that's not gonna feel. But what? Jarex, you had to know No-Tail is dead. All right, well that's 2 kills and a successful duel for Blizzy. That's not terrible.
But the enemy team feels like they have to make moves to like win the game, whereas OG, even though they do that, if they get a lead in the laning phase, they're still willing to play really aggressive. Just because they have the late game doesn't mean they want to go late game, but it's always that like backup option.
Yeah. Zayak trying to get in position there for the overgrowth. He's going to be saved by his Legion Commander now. The 2 man up with the overgrowth over the top. The Ancient Apparition Ice Blast nails both of them. No-Tail may tick out as Seb is definitely dead, and sure enough, he does tick. But Crystallized super low, and Thompson only needs 1 big swing. Anna, he's actually going to come back into the fight with the Haunt. Magical's quite low as well. Wanted to be able to stay around his Nether Toxin, but Thompson won't allow it. He'll just kite him around until the Lightning Bolt finishes him off. Magical's just not tanky enough. He will end up dying. Blizzy spotted by the Thunderbolt as well. Not going to be able to blink right away. Shouldn't be any danger, but there's certainly nothing that NaVi can do but run. Crystallize. Blink for blink. Jarex managed to dodge that stun.
Oh, that was neat.
Thompson will be able to get the vision with the Thunderbolt, meaning Crystallize cannot get away from this, no matter how fast he is. This combination behind.
That was a lot of ultis, though.
Yes.
If you're NaVi, you're looking to engage off of this.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But OG, they don't feel too terrible because now they've got another card up their sleeve that is going to be the Nimbus available for Thompson.
Still think they should run out. I think if
they're
you're
trying to go for the fast duel onto Anna, but a double Yules, that's going to slow things down incredibly. Crystallized throws out the stun, activates the BKB, trying to finish up the Spectre, and does manage to get him. But many of the NaVi members are quite low. As you can see, Blizzy as well as Magical is just stuck as Thompson keeps on beating him down, but Crystallized chased away Thompson. Is able to get him, and look at Magical just healing up now. Jarex is unable to finish him up with his combo, and you called it. You said NaVi is going to look for the fight.
They
OG.
are 100% always going to fight you in that position. You use so many
the better map control, and they had the Hawks out. The Thundergaun's Wrath timings.
That is such a rough way to lose that fight, because all they had to do at that point was just back and reset after they killed the AA.
Blizzy.
And I think it's fine.
Almost getting the duel, but Thompson just picture perfect timing on that lightning bolt. And look at him blinking over into the high ground. They're going to be able to get a Primal Roar. Blizzy, low. There is going to be the mech as well as the overgrowth, but Blizzy's going to be left behind as Thompson. Beautiful positioning there. Just read that very nicely. All right, OG, are they going to wise up to this? They're going to throw the Nimbus over there. They finally do, but it may be a little bit too late. It's at 3,500 HP, and OG are trying to get there fast enough, but it doesn't look like it. It's going to fall. Zayak is already positioning himself to try and find some sort of pick-off off of getting that. They're going to be able to go for the Tiny. They have the duel to be able to follow it up. Blizzy managed to lock him down. The Ice Blast is on its way. It's actually going to go a little bit farther. It's going to hit Anna because they got the hand stun coming out from the Sven, and Anna way too close to that engagement.
Dude, he was rubbernecking that. He wanted to see what was going to happen.
Yep, and Thompson's going to be found as well. What a fast rotation from Zayak. What a massive turnaround from a double damage rune into a successful Roshan. Now 2 core pickoffs. The Spectre last for this dual kill. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
And see if I find somebody else.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
That was so well done.
Middle barracks are under
And that'll be a melee barracks. Possibly more here. NaVi really going to see if they can force OG to buy back or maybe try and do some half-hearted defense that leads into kills. Double Primal Roar, but immediately a jump forward from Zeus is able to get the overgrowth. An Inkswell on Jarex is going to try and jump in and continue this chain stunning, but they really just don't have any damage to back it up. The supports are going to fall here as Crystallize using his BKB to finish him off. Blinks back to the safety. They're still going to go for this around the melee barracks, but Thompson is up in 5 seconds. Have NaVi stuck around a little bit too long because now they can't get away too easily, but unless they go in and actually kill out this Spectre, they're going to be able to get the duel on it. It looks like that is going to be enough. Spectre immediately buying back though, haunting in, wants to be able to find some extra kills. Magical, he's going to be left to slow down the rest of OG. He's saying me and Zeus will hold OG back while the rest of you get away, forcing a buyback out of the hard carry. That's good enough for me.
And he's going to BKB and go for it.
BKB and
does he not have a TP? No, he's just going to all in for the
that's enough
rest.
to be able to get the barracks.
If he had a TP there, that would have been a boss move.
Yeah. But because he has the level 20 talent, the game is...
Okay, I think it's...
It's been 100% OG favored since the beginning.
Oh, that was the BKB pop
Trying to get the Ice Blast in the BKB duel, but...
Blizzy's got a gem. He
Yeah.
cannot afford to die here.
But Crystallize managed to make the entrance, but it's only going to be the Grimstroke that they find with that jump. They activate a BKB, and what OG wants here is just a kite. They've lost the Grimstroke, but
wanna get out.
BKBs being heavily used here. They can go back in as soon as they fade out, and that's exactly what they were trying to do, but unfortunately caught inside the river. The Spectre
That is such a weird
right
position.
there. That is definitely weird. That is OG overstretching their hand, trying too hard to catch people.
Yeah, they were going for some sort of weird block-off play as...
And look at Jarex, he's doing the same thing here, trying so hard to be able to catch somebody. He's now going to get ice blasted, jump forward from the Viper. He spotted Thompson, gets the Nether Toxin on him with the duel as well. That's going to be another buyback coming out from OG as Jarex going to fall as well. A third buyback already in this fight. And NaVi, they have yet to use a hero. They do have the Spectre though with that Inkswell. Stunning up, he's going to be able to get the Ancient Apparition. That's Gem on the deck as well. With the tree, he can't make it up that cliff. That doesn't work anymore, so he's going to die as well, but no core's dead yet. He's going to be able to Manta, take off that Rod of Atos. They make their way back. They're trying to catch Crystallize right now, and they spotted him. Jarex managed to get him with the blink combo, stall him up as best as possible, wait until your cores get here. They have the damage to be able to finish off Crystallize, and now it's NaVi who may be forced into some buybacks of their own under the threat of Roshan. Blizzy, whoa, he's just blinking straight forward the toss with the level 20 talent. Tosses him a little bit farther back, but fortunately he had the BKB, a BKB TP out. But he's not going to be able to TP into this fight. He's going to start booking it across the map to try and get to Roshan here. And is the Sven going to buy back?
I feel like you buy back here with the Sven.
Well, Roshan's almost dead, so it doesn't look like they're going to make that commitment. Jarex trying to get away. He had already used his buyback. Now the Sven's going to go for it. But Roshan, it's almost dead, and Jarex managed to get away from that ice blast, so he doesn't die. They get the Roshan, they get the Aegis and Cheese, and it looks like a clean retreat from OG. I feel like Blizzy failed to get the duel, and if anything, Anna's going to go for it a little bit more as the Primal Roar does manage to get onto Blizzy. He's slowed down, though. Anna trying to make his way over there, but they have Jarex be able to get the combo onto Blizzy. He's down to half health. The AoE press the attack is not going to be enough to save, but what a stun from Crystallize, hitting onto 3, and he rips Anna apart. That is just but Thompson, he doesn't have a second life to work with, and they still have the God Strength. They have a little bit of control as well. A lot of bit of control as the Rod of Atos holding him in place. The toss away. He has the stun, though. The Ice Blast to follow it up. Can Jarex do it again? No blink up for 3 seconds. Anna, if he dies here, this is going to be the game for OG. Sure enough, it is. They both die. Both Thompson and Anna, the carries of OG, both die and are dead for 2 minutes, and that leaves a wide open base for NaVi.
How they're going to have to do this 3-on-5. The creep wave is already there, so there's no creep cutting tactics. As
trying to get the soul bind, force staff down to the low ground, just buy some time. Hope they separate. Hope Jarex is able to find an opportunity for a pickoff here. And he's just going to try and cut the creep wave. That's what he was going for, but immediately gets stunned up into the Ice Blast, into a duel. 178 bonus damage. That is what Legion Commander's going to end with here, unless Jarex can stall things. There's no way. OG, they call it here, and this series is going to end 1-1. NaVi get their revenge after a rough game 1. Come back in game 2, stall out OG just enough. Just enough mistakes were made by OG that NaVi